We are recording. Okay. Hey guys, McNair here. Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
So cheesy.
So I'm going to show you how to do everything up until the basically. I'm just going to show you everything essentially. So this video is going to be kind of combined into a bunch of different parts, but I'm just going to stitch them all together. So first thing is downloading and extracting files. So maybe you are one of those students who has done absolutely nothing. I've been there before. This video is being created so that you can get out of that hole. So all I did is I clicked on this and I'm downloading the parts. The parts take a little bit to download. If it takes really long, I'm going to stop the video and come back. Actually, I've already downloaded it, so I'm just going to go to my other folder. Let me cancel this one actually. So we download that, whatever, great. We go to downloads. You're looking for a zipped file, so I'm going to go click on type to organize it by type. If it decides that there we go. And I'm going to look for all my zip files. It's actually this one right here. So there are a couple ways you can do this. If you can right click on your computer, then you can go to just extract all. But if you can't right click because you have a computer that's like locked down, you just go to extract, give it a second, extract all. And then if you want to, you can change the name of this, and that'll change the folder name. So I'm going to leave it as is, and then do extract.
I need your
Give me like a second. Can you bring it to me? So now we have this. So this folder you're going to want to put into someplace where you can access it very, very easily. Okay, good. So now we're going to open up Inventor. So I open it up. It should look something like this. It might take you a little bit to open up, but we're going to start basic. So we're going to go. You might not have this little file tab here. You might instead have a little I with a down arrow. This is the same thing as my file tab. So just click on that. We're going to go to new, and we're going to do a new assembly, which is down here. If you click on templates too, you can just do a normal standard .iam. That's fine too. Either work. So we do create, and then we let it load. Since most of you are working with i3 computers, which are like super slow, it just let it load, right? This bottom right hand corner might have a loading bar. This bottom left hand corner might have a loading bar. Just let those things stay. Just wait for those things to stay ready. So now we're in. We are going to go to the place button, and we're going to look for our extracted files. So mine went straight to it. Yours might not, so you have to navigate to your folder. If you didn't move it at all, it'll be in your downloads folder. So if you don't know how to get to your downloads folder, that's a whole different problem. So the first thing we're going to do is bumper. So we're going to press OK on that. We're going to drop it anywhere really. Press escape so that I'm not selected on that anymore. I'm going to go to this diagonal part here. So see how you can go around the view cube. And then now this is a great view here. I'm going to right click on my view cube, go current view as home, fit to view. Now if you ever press this home button, right, it should go back to here. If it ever zooms out really, really far, it means you have some piece somewhere in infinity, and you need to figure out where it is in your what's it called, the navigation here, and delete it. But next, if you notice, if I move this around, it moves. That's not ideal. We want to right click on this and press grounded. This is the only object we will ever ground. So everything else should never be grounded. So next, we're going to place our first piece. So I believe our first piece is the chassis rail 16 hole. So we're going to place just one of them for now. Eventually we have to place 4 of them, but we're not going to worry about that too much. Some hotkeys to remember. If you press down your mouse scroll button, you can move. Translation. If you press shift and then do it, you can rotate. So those are just little helpful hints. Middle mouse button, yes. So now I'm going to free rotate this one. When I click on the piece, there are certain things you can do. Here, lets you rotate it up and down. Here, lets you rotate it this way. But if you go in the middle, you can free rotate it and just go real slow, real slow. Just keep, like for me, this is good because I can see the part that I'm going to need to constrain. So I'm going to go like that, move it down. When you use your scroll wheel to go in and out, wherever your mouse is, that's where it's going to scroll to. Right, so if I like go to the top of this piece, it goes there. But if I go here, it goes there. Right. Just keep that in mind. So now we're going to use these things called iMates. Though there is basically an IMate for the bottom and for the top, right? Based on what you're looking at over here. So we're gonna kind of play like this guessing game, and that's just like how it is. Let me click on my view cube again. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on my piece, hold down the Alt button, and then click and drag, and hopefully this is the right piece. So it's gonna be one of these two. That looks terrible, so that's not it. This one, that also looks bad. It's close, but it's bad. So what I realized though is probably I clicked on the wrong IMate, so I need to probably click on this bottom one here. Let's do that. Let's make sure I can get in. Let's try again. Looks bad. That one still looks bad. I guess I clicked on the wrong one twice. Let's try the top one here. That's good. And yeah, so that's good. Do that. Maybe you heard a pop. Pop is good. So now when I do this, you can see it's rotated. It can still rotate a little bit. Rotate it out just a bit. With this next IMate, what's nice about it is that you won't be able to make it unless it's the correct one. So we'll start with this one here. Click Alt or hold Alt down. Click and drag. And we move over here. Oh, so sometimes this happens. I'm not exactly sure what causes this, but I'm just going to press Escape a bunch of times. You should be able to see the IMate. There we go. So that one's good. This one, not good. And see how it's not automatically setting it up. That will happen when the IMate is incorrect. So we go back down to this one. Let it go. Press Escape to get out of everything. And look, we try to click and drag. Nothing moves. Nothing moves. Great. So now we need to do this 3 more times. So let's do that 3 more times. So I'm going to place all 3 down this time. 1, and I'll place 2 over here. So again, I'm just going to free rotate. So press it, and I'm just going to move it. So that's something like that. Great. Just making sure I can see it. So this part right here, that's going to attach to these 2 right here.
I thought it was the third
one. 1, 2, 3, right? Or is it this one right here?
Yeah, that's right there.
Oh, okay, my bad. So that's fine. We will attach it to right here then. And then so I do the same thing. Alt, click. That one looks good. Not so good. So we'll do this one. So now this is like one of those pieces where it's like it's not too bad to see here. So I could just do Alt and then click and then figure it out. You notice this happen again. This is trying to do a different kind of mate. We don't want that. So just as long as you move your mouse somewhere else, it'll be fine. So you do that. Try to see if we can get that again. Did it again. Let's try one more time. Oh man, it's annoying. So what you can do instead, I'm gonna use this free move button, and that kind of like nullifies the constraints just for a little bit. So I'm just gonna move it out of the way. So now I can see there'll be some mates here, some mates here. So now I'll click on this. Alt. And that's a little easier to connect. There we go. That one's good. That one's good. Let us do the next 2. Alright, so these free move and free rotate buttons are good. Just always remember to press Escape after you're done moving them. Right, so that one's going to be... Oh, this is actually backwards now, right? So I need to rotate it a different way. It's going to like... Let's see here. There we go. This is almost there. Great. So you know what? Instead of that, I'm going to delete this piece and hopefully I can just copy paste this one. Yeah, now they're both in the right angle without having to rotate them both. So we'll do the first one. Just drag it closer. Matter of perspective. Here we go. Click here. So you see how you can see all these iMates? That's honestly super annoying. So I'm actually going to click on a different perspective, and it'll help me see things a little bit better. So you do that. Zoom in. Maybe I want to rotate just a little bit so I'm on top more. Get this guy out of the way here. Okay. So I think, oh yeah, that looks a lot nicer. Maybe rotate a little bit back. That's okay. I'm fine with this. Alt. That one looks good to me. Let's do it again. Alt. Looks good to me. We're good to go. Click on it. Doesn't move. It means it's fully constrained. So the next thing we do, and this is kind of helpful. So this one's kind of in the way. So something that you can actually do is if you right-click in the, I keep forgetting what this is called, but I'm calling it the navigation or navigator. But I can actually click on the visibility and make it invisible. So it's still there. You can see how it's like grayed out here, but it's invisible. So it'll be just like slightly easier for me to attach this one just with it out of the way. So I press Alt. I believe it's this one. Nope. Yeah, I think that's right. So if that wasn't right, what I could actually do is click on this and then go to the navigation, press the down arrow, and I can actually delete that insert. Right, so I literally just have to go to here, delete, and now it's gone. Right, so but I'm going to undo that. put it back because it was actually right. So now I got that one. Again, it's hard to see. Oh, here's something else that happens. I double clicked on this piece on accident. So notice how everything's grayed out. You can still see it. What this means is it thinks I'm trying to make edits to that specific piece. Just press return, and then it gets back. So that's something that happens sometimes. So just be careful. So I move this slightly out of the way. I'm gonna zoom in. Let's press escape. View my mate. That looks good. Cool. So that one looks good. Oh, uh-oh. The other mates came out, I guess. It did come out. That's annoying. That happens, though, sometimes. So, let's move it again. Press escape. Put this one back. There we go. That one's good. So now, go here, right-click, visibility, and it's back. Now we're doing the top part. Off the top of my head, I kind of forget exactly where it gets placed. So I'm going to just do my best here. I know it's the bumper, so I'll put that back. Press escape. Now I need to rotate this. So, ooh, it's hard to see. So let's click out so I can get my bearings a little bit. Okay, let's go to home. Let's try this again. You always just want to get it to something you can see. So this is kind of okay. What's nice about this one is you only have to mate it in 2 places, but there are so many mates. So I believe what it is this back hole goes on the 4th hole here. So 1, 2, 3. I think it's right here. So this one and that one. So we're going to try our best and see what we can get there. So hold on, Alt, grab the bottom one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so I hope that's right. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, sweet. So we got that. Move over here. But you can see the iMates can kind of get pretty annoying. So when it helps, right, like this one, I'm just going to make this invisible so that I just can't see it. Right, it just makes things a little bit easier. So it's 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be this hole here to this hole here. Click. I think it's the bottom one this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I zoom out. Click. Drag. Good. Good. See, everything's moving. Oh, but remember this one's gone, so I just right click. Now it's visible. So that's going to be where this video stops for now. Next thing you'd want to do, probably actually like 5 constraints ago, is just save it. So we'll do File, Save As. I'm going to call this one Video Clawbot. So that's all. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos. Just kidding, because it's not like I'll actually be able to make any money off these. Maybe one day. We'll see. Okay, bye for now.